I walked through the perfect storm of stories around these three different social media platforms, Zuckerberg running both Facebook and Instagram. And there's technology there, but it seems now to be much more than a tech story. It seems to affect information and democracy. Your thoughts on what we just laid out above?
Look, you connected some pretty big dots here that run the gamut of the ultimate suppression of information, the elevation of conspiracy and mis and disinformation, and more importantly, mainstreaming it in such a way that, as you noted at various points in your lead, it's hard to tell. People can't tell necessarily what the storyline is, what the truth is. And Zuckerberg himself, was fancifully talking about, we're sitting here, we're looking at this, and we're seeing that people can't necessarily see or hear or understand this a certain way or a different way. So we're just going to take out the guardrails and just let them interpret for themselves. Let's redefine what facts are. So, yeah, this is a setup for the second term. It has been part of a series of narratives and storylines along the way. Steve Bannon has largely been orchestrating it. It's a little bit laughable to kind of watch the dance between him and Elon Musk right now, which has been going on for quite some time, because Steve, game recognizes game, baby. All right? He knows exactly what Elon was up to. It's like, wait a minute, you gonna move in on my turf? You gonna move on my ground? That's why he's suddenly such an evil person. Now, if he just stayed in his lane and just, continue to use his money and authority that he has to benefit Donald Trump, while all the other, players got to do their thing, that's a different story. But yeah, these three pieces do connect in a way that I think is very telling about how this incoming second term for Trump is likely to play out. It's not just the bending of the knee by Bezos and Musk and others. And it's about what they do once they bend the knee. And that's the part that comes next.
Yeah, I think that's well put. And the difference between journalism, which has plenty of criticism and some of it's valid, and these businesses is that the businesses never said they were trying to do fact-checking anyway. Right. I mean, take even an outlet that people might not like. Think of your outlet you don't like. If it's a reputable outlet, it would never announce we're not fact-checking anymore. It wouldn't even make sense, right, where some of these businesses can do that. While I have you to start the week, and I reminded viewers, Michael, that inauguration's now 1 week away, and everyone can kind of shake off a few things and cobwebs and begin anew. Hopefully people got some rest or replenishment. We like to look at it big, and I wanted to get your view on the larger picture of how America looks in the mirror and where we go in the weeks ahead. Teeing off the culture, where we heard from Jeff Daniels, whom people know from all kinds of work, but he's been in a bunch of political films, as some folks might know. And we just heard from him. I just had him on the program on one of my series, and he said something really interesting. I want to play for your reaction on the other side.
Yeah, they've won for now. I mean, I've always said November 5th was we're going to find out who we are. And we did. But maybe it's, if you want to have some hope, maybe it's who we are now.
Michael?
I agree with that. I've been saying it for 2 cycles, 3 cycles now. We are who we are. We are where we are because this is where we want to be. America doesn't move itself into the throes of MAGA and Trumpism unless it wants to be there. You don't make yourself into that space unless there's an underlying thread that you are pulling that pulls you closer or more into it. So I think Jeff is exactly right about that analysis. I'm a little bit skeptical about the other side of it, that, for now, the question is how long is for now? And we'll see. I can tell you this, 1 week from this hour, America will already begin to look and feel very differently because the executive orders that will be implemented at 12:01 p.m. That day will begin to set in motion a different reality for a lot of people who think this is where they want to be. And that will then answer both my and Jeff's point about where we are and who we are, because our response to those executive actions, our response to this leveling up of authoritarianism, in whatever form, meek and mild it may first appear, will tell us a lot about what America looks like 2 Mondays from now.